Electric vehicles are becoming more and more popular, and in my opinion, have only scratched the surface on their potential. As companies like Tesla lead the way towards electric, many other companies are soon to follow. Going electric is something that I personally believe is the future. Only innovators and early adapters have already decided to make the switch. Plug-in vehicles accounted for only 1% of the light-duty used vehicles purchased from 2011 to 2019. Because I believe in electric, I also believe in investing in it. I know some of you were interested in my investment portfolio, but honestly, my investment portfolio doesn't include any single stocks, and that's just because that's just not my investment strategy at this time. I do want to start to dip my toes into single stocks though, and so today I'd like to go through the single stocks that I'm going to purchase relating to EVs. This is not going to be big bucks here, but I hope to make some small investments today and then follow up in 6 months. Now I know I've kind of tested out some finance videos here on my channel, but please let me know in the comments down below if this is something that you want to see more of. And of course, before I jump in, this is not financial advice and should be used for entertainment purposes only. Let's start with the most obvious stock here, which is Tesla. Tesla delivered 184,800 vehicles in Q1 of 2021, which outperformed the projection of 168,000 and also outperformed Q4 of 2020, where they delivered 180,570 vehicles. Q1 of 2021 had more than 100% increase over Q1 of 2020. This just tells me that Tesla is becoming more of a trusted name in the car industry and that the push towards electric is here and now. In 2019, here's a graph of the plug-in electric vehicle sales by model. You can see how Tesla is just blowing every other plug-in vehicle out of the water. I do think that this gap will eventually become smaller and smaller, but right now Tesla is without a doubt leading the innovation in EVs. Tesla stock has grown exponentially over the last 5 years, and its 52-week high is $900. The stock today is trading at $658.01, and I think that this is a stock I'd like to hold for a while. So for Tesla, I think I'm going to buy a half of a share, which comes up to about $329. I don't really want to put the whole share in at $658 right now, so I'm just going to do a half and then see how it does over the next couple months, and then hopefully put some more money into it. But it is kind of down right now, so it is cheaper to buy it, so I'm just going to go ahead and put in a half. The next stock that I want to discuss is NIO. NIO is a Chinese car manufacturer that specializes in electric cars. They were founded in 2014 and do compete with Tesla in China. NIO also finished Q1 of 2021 strong with a 375 increase over prior year. In 2018, NIO went public and has shown investors decent gains over the last year. China used to be a huge supporter of American brands, but as of late, Chinese consumers are now boycotting American brands to show support for China after American brands take a stance on not using Xinjiang cotton. This could impact Tesla's market share in China and give NIO a stronger hold in the Chinese market. Their 52-week high is $66.99, and today their price per share is $39.51. So now I'm going to purchase NIO. Right now it's at the $39.51. And so I'm actually going to buy, I think, 3 shares of this, which comes out to $118.53. The next EV player to watch is Volkswagen. They said that they have taken a stance and now are going all in on electric vehicles and have an aggressive plan to lead the industry. Their plans go as far as building 6 new factories in Europe to produce batteries and expanding their charging network by 18,000 stations by 2025. VW currently sells their all-electric SUV ID.4, which starts at $39,995 and has a range of 250 miles. VW currently owns Electrify America, which is a U.S. public charging network of about 800 total charging stations, with plans for 3,500 by December of 2021. VW created Electrify America with $2 billion in funding as part of its emissions scam settlement with the US and California. Charging networks are still in need of being built up, and VW, if they want to or not, is helping with just that. VW's 52-week high is $48.72, and today is trading at $35.70. So for VW, we're also around like the mid-30s. So I think I'm gonna go in at 3 shares here again for a total of $107.10. Now let's talk GM. GM has been in the EV game since 1996 with their EV1. The EV from Chevy you're probably familiar with is the Chevy Bolt, which was in production from 2011 to 2019. Their current electric vehicle is the Chevy Volt, which was released in 2016 and has a range of 259 miles. The catch here is that the Volt will start under $34,000 and be what they call the affordable EV option. Newer EVs from GM, such as the Hummer, are due to release in the near future, with reservations already full. The Hummer is also a much anticipated release in the EV community, as it will be one of the larger EVs in the market and compared to Tesla's upcoming Cybertruck. GM has publicly announced that they are going to move to all-electric vehicles by 2035 and go carbon neutral in all of their facilities. GM has also just partnered with South Korea's LG Chem in order to help create their batteries. LG Chem plans to invest $4.5 billion to expand its U.S. electric battery manufacturing, which includes its current under-construction factory partnership in Ohio with GM. GM's 52-week high was $62.24, and today is trading at $57.95. Okay, so now for GM, so here we're at around mid-50s, almost $60. So I'm gonna go and buy 2 of these shares, which brings me to a total of $115.90. The final stock is one that you might not be familiar with. It is Xpeng, and Xpeng is a Chinese automobile manufacturer that specializes in what they call smart EVs. Over the last year, Xpeng has grown 300% from prior year. In a recent press event, Xpeng said that it had achieved a lower rate of human driver intervention and a higher success rate for automatic lane changing, among others. Xpeng announced at their latest version of their self-driving resulted in a 94.4% success rate for lane changes versus Tesla's 81.3%, and self-navigating through tunnels successfully at 95% of the time compared to Tesla's 41.8%. These software updates are scheduled to release in Q2 of 2021. Xpeng believes that its smart manufacturing and software that is created in-house will set them apart from other Chinese manufacturers such as NIO. Xpeng's 52-week high was $74.49 and is trading today at $37.08. Now for the final one of Xpeng, I don't want to put too much on this one just because it's a little bit more of a risk, I think, for me. So this one's at almost $40, so I'm just gonna buy 1 share of this one for the total of $37.08, and that's my final stock. I truly believe that EVs are the future and that these companies are just the leaders. I plan on following these investments and making future videos to show you guys whether I'm going to continue to buy, hold, or sell these investments. If you guys found this video helpful, please give me a like down below. That really helps out my channel. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.